Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, it's that time of year again when the Beatles pull it out the bag, pull down our trousers, and make us go out and buy more Beatles stuff. So, we all thought it was going to be Rubber Soul, but the Beatles have decided to go for the Red and the Blue album. But before I talk about that, let's talk about Now and Then. Now, next Wednesday, I think it's 7:30, the Beatles are going to premiere a 12-minute Now and Then documentary, the last Beatles song. Now, we've all heard Now and Then, you can find it on YouTube. But I am curious with Peter Jackson's technology about pulling out mono tracks and doing all these wonderful things. And let's be honest, what he did with Let It Be and Get Back was nothing less than phenomenal. It was amazing. It really, really was. So the single will go on sale Thursday following the premiere the night before. I mean, let's be honest, they've set this up perfectly. They're playing the 12-minute documentary Wednesday night to wet everyone's beak, so everyone will be out buying the single on Thursday. I probably won't be buying the single because they do feature on the Red and the Blue album, but I'll get to that in a little while. But the single costs no less than $14.99 on black vinyl, and then you've got white and marble vinyl, $17.99, and you've got a clear vinyl and a blue vinyl also for $17.99 for a single. And let's be honest, the cover on the front is pretty dire, if I'm honest. Now, the second side to the single is quite intriguing. That little clock with Now and Then and a little picture of the Beatles and the tape at the bottom and the top and the key. It's going to get those conspiracy cover theorists to the Beatles proper digging in, coming up with all these wonderful ideas. But I am excited to hear it. I mean, I do actually find it quite a catchy tune. We miss John, don't we? Let's be honest, and George. But yeah, I mean, let's see what Giles and Paul McCartney do with these things. It's going to be kind of interesting. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Red and the Blue. Because first of all, when I first heard the news, I thought, there we go, another cash grab. Yes, it's 50 years old, and the Red and the Blue albums still, to me, are the best of the greatest hits of the Beatles. I know there was number one and the greatest hits. There was various ones, but to me, the Red and the Blue have always been the gold standard. It spans their career from Love Me Do right the way across. But they've done something quite different here. It's a 6 LP now. So you're getting triple albums instead of double. And they've added a load of 2023 remixes. So disc 1, they're all on 180 gram. And there was a red and blue coloured vinyl, but by the looks of things on the Beatles store, they're completely sold out now. And you're getting 21 new editions spread out over the 2 extra LPs. But disc 1, they're all 2023 remixes, so they're going to be completely different. And disc 2, up until Paperback Writer, but obviously that's from Revolver that we got last year. But what throws me, to be honest with you, is disc 3. So you got I Saw Her Standing There going right up to You Can't Do That, them 6 tracks. Now for me personally, I think they should have been stuck on disc 1. I really do. I think Can't Buy Me Love should have kicked off disc 2. And all them early ones, I Saw Her Standing There, Twist and Shout, This Boy, Roll Over Beethoven, You've Really Got Hold on Me and You Can't Do That. They should have been on disc 1, in my humble opinion. Because obviously that's the first, the early stuff of the Beatles. So it's kind of got to break the flow, because you play side 1, you go into Help, Rubber Soul, and then you're going back to Please Please Me and stuff like that. So that was a little bit confusing to me, but again, they're all 2023 remixes, so they are going to sound different. Then you've got If I Needed Someone, 2023, and then it goes back to the Revolver stuff, Gotta Get You Into My Life, Only Sleeping Tax Man, Here, There and Everywhere, and Tomorrow Never Knows. So yeah, them. I think disc 3 is a little bit misplaced. I think them early ones should have been on the early, disc 1. That's just my opinion. Disc 4 has got obviously the 2017 Sergeant Pepper stuff up until obviously the Magical Mystery Tour. Then we're getting Walrus, Hello Goodbye, Fall on the Hill, and Magical Mystery Tour, all 2020. So they're all going to sound different, these. So I'm a little excited about that. Then we've obviously got Lady Madonna, Hey Jude, and Revolution. Oh no, Revolution's 2023 as well. They have kind of mashed this up a bit, but it is what it is, I guess. Obviously disc 5, the White Album stuff that we got in 2018. No, we've got one. Old Brown Shoe is the 2023 remix. And then obviously the 2019 Abbey Road stuff going right through, and the Long and Winding Road from Let It Be, obviously. So yeah, and then we go to disc 6. Now, and it kicks off with Now and Then. So that's why I'm not going to buy the single. Obviously, we're going to get the 2023 remix of Love Me Do. It opens the album on disc 1, and disc 6 opens with Now and Then. So it's like the bookends, the first Beatles single, and obviously this last one. And it is a catchy little tune, I must admit. I do like it. I mean, I wasn't sure about Free as a Bird. I liked it, but I don't know, it felt a little bit odd to me. And Real Love didn't quite feel like a Beatles single. But I know they are, but I wasn't overly impressed. I like them, but I wasn't blown away like I am with many of the others. And we're getting all 2018 mixes on here, apart from Hey Bulldog. Oh, and I'm in Mine, that's 2021. Kind of interested to hear Hey Bulldog, but it is quite expensive though. It is actually quite an expensive album. You're looking at 140 quid, basically, 139.99. Like I said, the red and the blue coloured vinyl are sold out now, according to their website, which, was anyone surprised, really? Limited edition, they was going to go flying. And they do it every year. Perfect timing for Christmas. They know that. And it comes in this kind of rather plain box, just the Beatles with white and the 2 albums. But I'm intrigued. First of all, I thought, oh, here we go, cash grab. But they seem to have put a lot of work in there, and there's a lot of 2023 remixes by Giles Martin. So, am I going to get it? Yeah, probably. I'm probably going to buy the red and the blue. Obviously, I won't be able to get a coloured vinyl, which is a bit of a Debbie Downer. But, at the end of the day, I care about the music that's on there. So, half-speed masters, 180 grand pressings. But to buy them singularly, £72. Come on. We're going to have to really dig deep into our pockets to be able to afford these. And they have inserts containing new sleeve notes by John Harris. So, they're going to sell, aren't they? Let's be honest. Will they stay that price? I don't know. I certainly won't be buying them from HMV, that's for sure. But I think you can get it on Amazon for about 140 quid at the moment for the box with the 6 LPs in now. But I must admit, I will be tuning in next Wednesday at 7:30 to have a little listen to see what they've done and watch that little 12-minute documentary, because we have heard Now and Then. So I'll really be interested to see what they've done with it, I really am interested to hear that. And I'll bet there will be a ton of you live streaming that night. They will. They will. There's going to be tons of it. I won't be doing a live stream, but I will certainly be tuning in to have a listen. And there will be people down the record shop the next day buying Now and Then. Like I said, I'm a little bit miffed about the front cover. I think it's a little bit meh. But the reverse side of the single does kind of intrigue me. And I'll be interested to hear people's interpretations of what it all means. I'm looking at it now and it's just a bit weird. But yeah, Now and Then and Love Me Do, released next Thursday. Will you be buying the single? I'm going to not bother. I don't really buy singles no more. I tend to stick to albums. But I probably will be getting the red and the blue. We all thought we was going to get Rubber Soul, didn't we? How wrong was we last year with our Mystic Meg predictions? We were rubbish. we were rubbish. But yeah, 50 years old. The red and the blue, 50 years old. They're the ones that I first heard. I remember listening to the Blue album when I was a child and thinking, what is all this? It's amazing. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of the cover to the single? Do you think it's meh? Or do you think do you think it's good? I don't know how you'd think it's good. It's a bit meh, if you ask me. The Beatles have so much funds. They could have come up with something really, really amazing. But like I said, the flip side does look interesting. But yeah, I'm a little bit confused about how they've put disc 3 together. Going right back to I Saw Her Standing There, Twist and Shout. And that follows Eleanor Rigby and the Yellow Submarine. So it doesn't have that flow. I'm sure there's a method to their madness, and one of you might be able to explain that down below. I think them songs should have been on disc 1. And I think they should have moved Can't Buy Me Love on the disc 2 and kicked off disc 2 with Can't Buy Me Love. But hey, instead of Help. But we're getting quite a lot of new mixes. So yeah, looks like I'll be digging deep and buying some more Beatles stuff. Bravo, boys. But I must admit, I am looking forward to hearing Now and Then properly. I really, really am. Like I said, I won't be buying the single. A, not a big fan of singles. B, I can't stand the cover. And C, $17.99 for a single. Are you having a laugh? I don't think so. But I know Beatle collectors and presents for Christmas, this thing is going to fly out. It really is. Yeah, but there you go. They're my thoughts on the new single, Now and Then, and the Red and the Blue album. Are you excited about it? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And it was nice to talk to you again, my fellow Beatle fans. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend, guys. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. You take care of yourselves.